Welcome to this technical video capsule dedicated to the safe, step-by-step diagnosis and replacement of a heating element in the BTH Ultra electric boiler. Please note that this video is exclusively for qualified hydronic professionals. Failure to follow these instructions could result in equipment damage and even personal injury. If you're experiencing heat loss, decreased efficiency, or your unit is no longer heating, it's highly likely that one of the heating elements is defective. This video will help you make a reliable diagnosis and then safely replace the heating element. Before you begin, make sure you have the following tools on hand: a multimeter, a clamp meter, a screwdriver, a torque wrench, a padlock, and a hasp. Start by turning off the circuit breakers, then lock them out to prevent accidental re-energization. Now, open the BTH Ultra casing to access all connections, terminals, cables, and other components. Take the time to perform a thorough visual inspection. Then, use your multimeter to check that the voltage between L1 and L2 is indeed 0 volts. Disconnect each element one by one. Then measure the resistance using the multimeter in ohm meter mode. Place both probes on the element's terminals. Don't forget to repeat these steps for each element. A defective element will show a resistance outside the normal ranges. Refer to the technical chart to validate the resistance values. For example, a 3 kilowatt element at 240 volts should have a resistance between 18.3 and 21.3 ohms. If the reading is outside this range, the element must be replaced. Once the defective element is identified, begin by lowering the water level. Then isolate the BTH Ultra from the rest of the heating system using the valves. This step is essential for safe work. Before removing the element, be sure to note its orientation. Unscrew the nuts and remove the element. Replace it with a new element, also changing the gasket to prevent any leaks when refilling with water. Using the torque wrench, install the new element by tightening the nuts crosswise, as shown on the screen. This method ensures uniform pressure and maximizes the seal's effectiveness. Tighten each nut to a torque of 144 inch-pounds. Reconnect the cables to the elements exactly as they were initially, ensuring that the connections are tight and that there is no play that could compromise the safety or proper functioning of the unit. Reopen the valves, fill the unit with water, and let it circulate for a few moments. Then, purge the air from the system to test the new gasket seal and ensure there are no leaks. To conclude, once the circuit breaker is reactivated, simulate a heating demand at the thermostat. Use a cable between the R and W terminals, or hold down the plus and minuses buttons on the controller. Check the amperage of each element. If the values are compliant, the BTH Ultra is ready for many years of service.